All right, 6:47 now on this Friday morning. We're in early warning weather alert mode because of the threat for heavy rain later today that could lead to the concern for some poor drainage flooding, hydroplaning because of the heavy nature of the rain as it ponds on area roadways. Also, the heavy rain could lead to some poor visibility as well. So we'll be tracking that for you with early warning pinpoint Doppler. Right now, we're just seeing some sprinkles moving throughout Litchfield County, drifting to the southeast. So no major concerns this morning. Temperatures are a big headline as they're in the 70s, low and mid 70s inland, and also mid 70s along the shoreline. About 10 degrees above average for this time of day, this time of year. So a warm and muggy start to our Friday as you step out the door. Our ICAM view from Torrington showing the increase in cloud cover there. Limited sunshine as we head into to Hartford. You can see how the clouds are moving in, kind of scattered in nature, obscuring the view of the sun as it's on its way up. We've got an increased cloud cover as well, looking live at New Haven and as well into southeastern Connecticut. A little bit in the way of a bluer sky here, 74 with a wind out of the north at around 9 miles an hour. And the clouds are creeping southeastward from Middletown. So as the sun is rising and those clouds are moving in, we're going to see less and less of the sun as the morning progresses. So throughout the region, just the scattered sprinkles or isolated showers coming out of the capital district of New York for now. But a cold front to our north, a backdoor cold front because it's coming in from the northeast as opposed to the northwest, is going to sink southward today and be the focal point for rain and thunderstorms this afternoon, some of which could be strong, potentially severe, but the greatest risk area is in this darker shade of green to the west of Connecticut. Later this afternoon, our biggest concern again is going to be the heavy nature of the rain that could lead to those flooding concerns. So futurecast, tomorrow's weather today as we move forward in time this morning, becoming overcast, and by noon and points thereafter, you can see how futurecast starts to light up there. We've got the yellows and the oranges, the reds even there, indicating that heavy rain potential. 6 o'clock, scattered rain and storms all across Connecticut. And then as we head towards the 8 o'clock this evening points thereafter, the rain begins to shift to the southwest of Connecticut and then farther offshore. And then tomorrow for the 4th of July, our Saturday looks rather nice. Any cloud cover in the morning will give way to some afternoon clearing. Futurecast, you see some specks of green popping up. I think it's going to be a primarily dry day. The chance for a shower tomorrow is very, very low. With regard to today's rain, though, it's going to be rather heavy at times. Futurecast painting a picture here where we could see in some communities 1, 2, perhaps 3 inches of rain. And if these storms were to train, and that means move over the same area routinely, or perhaps be fairly stagnant and not move at all, then that could further the threat for heavy rain in a particular area. So that could happen really anywhere within the borders of Connecticut where we could see 1 to 3 inches with maybe some locally higher amounts. Because of the clouds and the rain, temperatures that will be held to the low and mid 80s for highs. So certainly not as hot as yesterday when we had highs 90 or better inland. So for tomorrow, it will be a little less humid. It's going to be comfortable for our Saturday with increasing sunshine through the afternoon. So if you're doing a cookout or wherever your plans may take you over the holiday weekend, we're looking good. Sunday, a little bit warmer than tomorrow, back into the mid 80s. And then as we head into early next week, there's a shower or storm chance Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Kind of just hit and miss each day. Doesn't look to be like a washout or like we were dealing with Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week. The bigger story will be the increasing heat and then eventually humidity taking us into the low 90s by Wednesday, Thursday, perhaps into Friday of next week. Mid 80s for the shoreline as we head toward the middle of this next week, but low 80s for this upcoming weekend along the Connecticut coast.